This presentation focuses on attending your first conference. It outlines the basics of conference preparation, highlighting essential information to check and suggesting actions to take in advance to help things run more smoothly on the day. Firstly, check the details that you've received from the organisers. This might include any deadlines, information on how to register and by what date, requirements for types of presentation, and guidance on sending presentations in advance. This last point is especially relevant with online conferences, as many organisers circulate the presentations beforehand, allowing attendees to watch them in their own time. Allow plenty of time to design and practice your presentation. You could present to friends to check you are communicating in a clear and engaging way. Inviting them to ask questions will help you to anticipate questions you might get at the conference and to think about how you would respond to them. This is a good exercise in talking about your research. Next, the practical steps. If the event is in person, make any necessary travel and accommodation arrangements in plenty of time. Get in touch with your college or the doctoral college for information about sources of funding that you could apply to help cover the costs. Check the location of the conference venue and plan your route, leaving time to spare to allow for unforeseen issues. Make sure you email your presentation to yourself and take a copy with you. You don't want the nightmare of forgetting to bring your flash drive and being unable to access it any other way. Further, don't completely rely on PowerPoint just in case of tech issues. Make your talk fail-safe by having a physical copy of your paper with you. If the event is virtual, take the time to familiarise yourself with the platform. Many conferences now happen on Zoom or Microsoft Teams, and there are plenty of instruction guides and troubleshooting advice available online to help you to perform different tasks. Think about where you will record your presentation or deliver it live. Try to make your environment as quiet as possible and with little chance of interruptions. Conference programs or schedules, including panels, abstracts, and speaker bios, are usually circulated in advance. Find out who else is presenting at the conference and make a note of who you would like to speak with. Consider sending them an email ahead of time to introduce yourself, which will save time and make it easier to have a conversation on the day. This is especially useful for online conferences, where it's likely to be harder to have organic social interactions. If you're on Twitter, see whether the organisers are tweeting about the conference. Connect with them and join in the discussion with other speakers. It's common for organisers to create a conference hashtag, which you can follow and use in your own tweets to link up with others. Include the widely used hashtags Academic Twitter and PhD Chat to broaden the reach of your tweets. And finally, academia.edu and ResearchGate are platforms for sharing papers and research and connecting scholars. Although LinkedIn is more business-focused, many academics and higher education institutions have accounts on here too. Consider making your own professional profiles, which you can use to connect with other people you meet through the conference.